It's so different. I mean, I love playing to the audience, but I think especially if you're doing an intense scene and it's very private, you know, I just feel like I'm there with whoever the person is and everything else just zones out. I mean, I really forget about everyone else. I almost forget that they're there. You forget that the camera's there. You just kind of have a real, I mean, the film is so intimate that it picks up everything you're thinking or every breath. So you just need to be completely present and real, you know, and with that person. And you can't, I don't think you could think of any of that other stuff. I mean, sometimes I'll have my imaginary people who show up and I'm like, for inspiration, you know, but that's beyond my control.
You ever place people out there, though, for yourself?
Sometimes I'll place people out there. If I'm having a hard time getting into something and I need to, you know, if I was working on a sensory thing and, you know, if I need certain people who make me feel a certain way, I'll put them there so I could see where they are, so I could tap into them. But, you know, I really try just to be with that person. You know, I kind of do all that preparation work on my own, and when I get to the set, you know, to do the scene, then hopefully I'm prepared and I just see what happens. You know, you just have to see what happens. You have to be in the moment, you know, so you just try to be present and hopefully all that stuff you're open and relaxed and it'll come out. Research is my favorite thing out of everything. Sometimes I research so much that, like, and if I work on it so much, by the time I get to the set to do it, a part of me is like, what am I, like, I've done this part already. Like, I feel like I already have done it, you know? But the research is hands down my favorite part. Like, I love, and it's getting a little bit more difficult now because, you know, it's kind of good when no one knows who you are and you can kind of go into these strange places and just kind of absorb that energy and become that. That's my favorite. Because, you know, it's like going to school. You just learn about all these subcultures and you know, if you learn how to, I don't know, it's like I feel like, you know, I'd like to go back to school and take more psychology. It's like, oh, I got to play a child psychologist. It's like a great excuse. I'm like, oh, no, for the next few months, I just get to read all these books and talk to psychologists and, you know, learn about this. You know, I really want to play a painter because I really want to paint. And I figured, like, that's a great way to, like, then start painting madly. I mean, maybe I should have the discipline to do it on my own, but, you know, when you're doing it through work, then you feel really, I don't know, okay about taking all that time and doing it. But research is everything. You got to know what you're talking about.